In this video, I'm going to show you a simple little hack you can do to create amazing drops and transitions directly on the Ableton Push 3 Standalone. Now, if you've ever tried doing a dynamic performance on the Push 3, you've turned all your audio effects all the way up, you drop in a new scene, and then, got to turn all the instruments all the way down really quickly. You can transfer your project into live and set up something called dummy clips, but let's be honest, that's long. And who's got time for that? I found a way where we can set up a similar sort of thing very simply and very easy on the Push 3 Standalone. No need to transfer any projects across. And we're going to utilize the new follow-on action thing. Let's jump in and see how all this works. I am using follow-on actions, which is a new update to the Push 3 Standalone. If you don't already know how to set them up, there's a video up here you can see. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the master here. I'm going to make sure I've got the master selected and then go to device, add a hidden secret amazing device. I don't know why these are so hard to find. They're equally as hard to find in Ableton Live as well. They're amazing instrument racks for performance. So we go to device, we're going to go to packs, we're going to go to core library, racks, audio effects racks, performance and DJ. And we have a load of DJ style racks that have been set up and they're amazing. So we're going to go to the washout. It's really good for completely, washing out the track. It just makes it reverby, delay, and all sorts of crazy stuff. Boom. So let's hear it. I'm just going to do a full scene here. Cool. Now you saw the problem there, like I can bring it all the way up and then I have to bring it all the way back down. A bit frustrating, right? So what we can do is we can do macro variations, but first I'm going to add another audio effect to it. I'm going to go in here and press plus device, and I'm going to use the new amazing auto filter. Here we go. And I want it before, so I just hold this down, turn the jog wheel to the left. I'm going to make sure it's a high pass filter, like that. And that's it. Now I'm going to group those together and put them into an audio effects rack so I can set up some macro variations. So we do hold shift, select the first audio effect, select the next one, keep your finger on shift and press group. Job done. Now we go into here and we turn the dial, and can you see we have a little map option come up here. And I'm going to go, first I'm going to put a bit of resonance on that. There we go. Map. And now I've mapped it to macro 1. Done. Now I'm going to map the washout amount to the same macro. Okay, to set up the washout macro, we're going to go into it, turn the amount, press map, and then I'm going to turn that. Make sure it's got the little arrow there next to macro. Done. Got audio effects rack. Now we have those two things set up, and let's hear it. So if I press play on a scene here. Cool. Now, can you see here, when I'm filtering it, it's doing the washout, but it's also doing too much of the auto filter. So if I hold this macro, a little edit button comes up here. I go in and I can just adjust the maximum parameter for the auto filter. So I'm going to do it to about 200. I don't want too much to be taken out. And go done. Okay, so now let's hear that. See there, it's not very smooth turning it down. I always trip up on that live. Don't know about you. But what we can do is we can add a macro variation. And how we do that is we simply use the jog wheel here to add a variation. And I'm going to add a variation where it's at 0. So it's going to be like a reset. So I press add variation. Now I can go over here and name it. And I'm going to rename it go. Done. So I'm just going to turn the jog wheel to make sure that's highlighted. And now when I do my build, I can build this all up and then just hit the jog wheel and then watch what happens. It goes back to 0. Oh, that's pretty good. And we can have loads of macros. So you could just go nuts and then go. Okay, so let's give that a go. Woo! Oh, yeah. Amazing, right? So let your imagination run wild. What else can you map to all these macros to do an insane build? I'm really interested to know. Put it in the comments below. I always reply to the comments. Love a good chat. So yeah, I look forward to speaking to you there. As I said before, if you'd like to learn more about follow-on actions on the Push 3 Standalone, there's a video on it here. See you in the next one.